Onboard Princess Ships now are the interactive boards. One is called Journey View, the other is called Ocean Compass. They're quite handy in use with your Medallion device. Let's take a look at how they work. Hey everybody, this is Bob with Bucket List Cruise and Travel. Today we're going to be looking at the interactive boards on board the Medallion class Princess Ships. We have the Ocean Compass, which is this board here, and we also have the Journey View, which is the other board. Both boards are very simple to use once you understand them. You're going to use your Medallion, tap on the device until it turns green, and your photo will come up stating that you are logged in. So now that I'm logged in, it'll tell us where we are. Right now we're on deck 18. We're on the Sky Deck 18. It's 9:52 in the morning, and each of the decks are right here. If you want to see the layout of deck 12, you can. If you want to see the layout of deck 8, very easy. Plaza, where all the happenings are, including the Michelangelo dining room. And these are the highlights of deck 5 as well. Deck 16, these are the highlights. So very interactive, very easy to use, but don't forget, you have to sign in and make sure that your picture is up in the top corner. You can use the Find Me button, and we're located right outside of Skywalker's on deck 18. The next one, very handy, especially last night. Stateroom. Where is our stateroom? So we're in C743, and it'll route you there. It tells you that you're on deck 18 and that you're going to Carib deck number 10. So we have to go starboard, slightly aft to the aft elevator, head down the elevator to the Carib deck, and then proceed aft to your destination. Here, let's check this out. Do it in 3D. So we have to go down and back on deck 10. So very, very handy. Very handy. Just hit close and that'll go away. Yes, we want to close that. The next one that I really like is the muster station. So our muster station is located deck 7 aft. So we have to go to the elevator or the stairways if the elevators are closed down, and then you go down to deck 7 and aft. We hit 3D. It'll tell us exactly how to get to our muster station. Very handy, very handy. And just hit yes to get out of that. The next one that is really, really neat is shipmates. Currently I have my wife Natalie and my mother on board with me. Let's see if we can find Natalie. Looks like Natalie's in the stateroom. So she's in C743 right now. So we hit get me there. Once again, I get the same directions of how to get to our stateroom, which is where Natalie is now. We hit 3D, and it tells me to proceed to the elevator, down the elevator, back to the end of deck 10. Very, very handy. Let's hit close, and let's hit shipmates. Let's find where my mom's at right now. Ah, she's in the Princess Theater right now. How do we get there? Say we're in a wheelchair or a mobility device. We can either hit that on or hit that off. So if it's off, those directions will take into account, and if it's on, it'll get me there with the elevators. And here's the exact directions of how to find her all the way inside the Princess Theater. It won't just take you to the Princess Theater, it'll take you right to her exact location. And hit 3D again, and that is exactly how to find them. Deck 7 and deck 6. Very, very handy. You will no longer lose your kids while you're on board a ship. That is a very nice feeling when you have children traveling with you. Hit close, hit yes. Now, this is also very, very handy. You can find restrooms while you're on board. So we have ADA restrooms, and we have the gentleman's room. Just tap that, tap get me there. And since the restroom's right next door, it's very easy to find. Let's do a little one that's a little bit more difficult. So we hit restrooms. Let's go to deck 17, the men's room there. Get me there. And it'll give you exact directions where the nearest restroom is. So if you're too far from your cabin and you want to use one of the public rooms, it'll get you there very, very easily. Hit close again. yes, you would like to leave. And then there's also the search. All right, so if you're looking for any of the venues, the bars, the dining, the entertainment, the activities, the shopping, or any of the services, they're all right there. And you can scroll through the itinerary, or the items of interest right here. Let's say we want to go to not the wedding chapel, no. Hey, let's go get an ice cream cone. Now I'm starving again. So, Coffee and Cones is located on the Lido deck, deck 15, which is the midship area. And we might as well go get an ice cream cone, so let's go get it. There's the exact directions of how to find it. We do it in 3D. It'll get us there, down, and into the middle of deck 15. Very simple, very simple. We'll hit close, and we'll hit exit. So that's the overview. Now, one very important thing, remember to tap your photo when you're leaving the board. Otherwise, your photo will stay up there. So tap your photo, and it'll say, do you want to log out of the Ocean Compass? You can either say, yes, I want to log out, or you can cancel. We're going to say yes and log out. My picture is no longer up here, and it says that you're free to log in. And all you have to do is touch your medallion on the reader, and that opens up all the available services on the board. Next, we're going to take a look at the other one. So the second interactive board we're going to talk about is the Journey View. This one gives you a more broad spectrum of dining and events happening throughout the ship. So this is the one that shows you what's happening, what your dining plans are, and how to choose dining plans. This is especially handy if you don't have a smartphone, which the Princess app is located on now, or if you just don't want to carry that phone with you while you're traveling around the ship. Everything is interactive. You can see what's going on based on time just by a touch screen. So you can slide it sideways, you can slide it up, or you can use the big button on the side. And this will tell you everything that's going on. What's happening at 1 o'clock today? It's now 10:20. How about we go to the Lido Strings, Plaza, Deck 5. They'll be playing for 45 minutes. This is what the venue looks like. They'll be in the Explorer's Lounge. Hey, why don't we just book that so we can look at it later? So you hit bookmark now. You're going to have to touch your medallion. So you take your medallion, put it on the blue light until it turns green. And who's going to be attending? I'm going to go, and so is Natalie. Hey, you have two different photos here. So do I. Crazy. Confirm bookmark. Success. We have added that to our list of events. So there's going to be 2 people attending. We'll go back. So we're going to log out because we're done with that. Now, if you want to know what's happening, you tap Nye Events when you're logged out. You identify. Take care that you take a good picture. Remember that. Touch your medallion to the screen. Right on the side, it turned green. You go to Events. You can put in My Events. And here's our events. Well, that's not one of my events. My Events. My events. Okay, the trivia has shown up. What else do we have going today? I haven't bookmarked a whole lot today yet. Hey, cocktail melodies with the Too Cool duo. So if you're on board the Emerald Princess, don't forget to go watch the Too Cool duo. They're wonderful musicians, great couple as well. So we'll be seeing them tonight. And hey, where are we having dinner tonight? Tap dining reservations. Once again, tap your picture, use your medallion. It turned green, and my dining reservations will load. Since today is the last day of the cruise, there are no more excursions that we can show. But I'll show you how to use that next. So while this is loading, this is going all the way down to the dining room and coming back up. It's going to show us what time we have dinner reservations tonight and with who. So as you can see, we have Dinner tonight at 7 o'clock in the Da Vinci dining room, which is located on deck 6. Who's going? Robert and Natalie are going. And also Billy and Judy are going. You can see it's today, October 29th. And the sad news is we get off the ship tomorrow, the 30th. This is the last of our dining reservations. Now, if you don't have a smartphone, you can also create reservations. Tap Create New Reservation. Who's going? Robert and Natalie are going to go. And let's go to the specialty dining. So you just tap that and hit Continue. What time would you like to go? How about 8:30 in the Crown Grill? Want to take a look at the menu? Tap View Menu. And this is located right here, and you can see what is available at the Crown Grill. Very nice if you're celebrating. Very nice. Small upcharge, but well worth it. To get out of there, hit the X, and if you don't want to reserve, you hit Close. If you do want to reserve, you hit Reserve. So we're going to hit Close on that one, and then back on the Dine My Way. Or we're going to hit the X. Excursions will be right here. Log into your Ocean account. Tap Me. Tap your medallion. It shows green. And it'll take you back to the home page. You can play Ocean or play Lottery while you're here as well. So you do interactive gaming while you're waiting for the elevator. I get the birthday greeting as I walk around the ship right now. It'll say, "Happy birthday, Robert H."